Today's slattery sales tip for you is this. There's really only one stall. There is effectively just one and only one single stall at the root of every stall and piece of pushback you will ever receive from your prospects in the marketplace. That's it. It's liberating to know that there is only one stall that you're going to get. Here's what it really is. When they push back at you, when they stall your sale, they are really telling you there are no consequences to me to not pursuing this conversation with you. There are no consequences to me to not pursuing this conversation with you. That's effectively the stall that is underneath every single piece of pushback you will ever get from a prospect in the marketplace. There are no consequences to me of killing this sale. There are no consequences to me of delaying it for 6 months while we meander the marketplace and figure out our options. There are no consequences to me for blocking you from getting in here. Now, here's the thing. If they are right, then you don't have a prospect. Pursuing a sale requires ruthless honesty. But if they're wrong and there really are consequences to the prospect for not doing business with you, then you need to be prepared to counter that stall by leveraging the unique differentiating value you bring to that deal. In other words, you want to be prepared to counter that stall by leveraging the very real consequences they will experience by not doing business with you. Obviously, I have to say, you'll never tell them about the consequences. You'll never use declarative sentences here because telling will only invite a fight with the prospect, and that's a fight you'll never win. So don't use declarative sentences. But the good news is this one stall really is the mother of all stalls that you will hear in the marketplace, which means if you can figure out how to handle it effectively, you can handle just about every single stall you hear. So plan for that stall. Plan to leverage those consequences with strategic questions in response to that stall. And above all, be ruthlessly honest about whether or not this really is an opportunity you can win. Because if there are truly no consequences to the prospect for not doing business with you, then they're not a prospect. This is not a winnable opportunity, and it's time to move on.